You wouldn't believe the emotions that happen in the courtroom. Like this criminal, ready to attack the judge, and this murderer happy about getting a life sentence. And these women shocked everyone with their screams. Check out these craziest reactions after getting sentenced in our new video. A 17-year-old was accused of intentionally setting his house on fire, killing his 14-month-old brother. Watch his reaction to the accusation. He cries and prays.
Probable cause to charge the individual with the down over for General Sessions Court for late charges.
This man was drunk when he crashed into another car at 100 miles per hour, killing a 6-year-old boy. He seems to have fully realized his guilt. Just listen.
So sorry. I wish it was me. He did not deserve it. I did.
His apologies didn't save him from punishment, and he was sentenced to 14 years in prison. This guy got a life sentence for beating his girlfriend's 4-year-old son to death. But he was so sure of his innocence that he fought with a bailiff.
Courtroom before being sentenced to life in prison, the 25-year-old Kent County man fought bailiff saying he's innocent. Ellis Nelson Ortiz Nieves was sentenced for the murder of a 4-year-old boy who was his girlfriend's son.
This woman's son was killed on duty by a former police officer, and she started a fight in court when she learned that her son's killer only got 3 years.
Okay. Don't harm anyone. Don't come up here.
This guy could have gotten away with just a few months in jail for stealing a car, but he got 15 years instead because he tried to escape, almost hit someone, then barricaded himself inside a house, threatened with a bomb, and attacked the police and a doctor. Watch how he behaves in court.
67. I'm good to go. Is 50 years MSP? No, I'm good to go. Is 50 years with MSP, with 15 to be hereby suspended?
James, sit up. James, sit Take him out of here, man.
Do you believe in the remorse of this 17-year-old who killed his girlfriend's son for crying?
I really think I did that. I didn't mean to hurt him. I can't take back what was done. I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin.
The judge didn't believe him either and gave him 25 years. A 14-year-old killed his great-grandmother with an axe and got 36 years. Here are his emotions in court.
There's a lot going around said by the news, DA, and many other people that I'm a cold, heartless, careless killer. And that's not true.
A serial killer who brutally murdered 3 women got the death penalty. Look how calm and composed he is, unlike the father who lost his daughter because of him. A truck driver was sentenced to 110 years in prison after his brakes failed, causing a crash at 85 miles per hour that killed 4 people.
I'm begging for forgiveness.
45 million people thought the punishment was unfair and even signed a petition for his pardon, including Kim Kardashian. A 17-year-old robbed an 18-year-old student and then shot him in the head. Watch how arrogantly he behaves in court during the victim's mother and aunt's statements.
Why you thought his death was an acceptable response to your jealousy or desire to what he had.
But that's not all.
I just want to tell y'all I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
He got 25 to 50 years. The man is on trial for threatening the judge.
You want to take my kids from me and act like that? You in that? You get loud with me? Is that what you're going to do? on, shut the up. I'm trying to think over here.
But doesn't stop even when put in a separate cell.
Mother take all my paperwork so I can't fucking people.
I've chosen that one as opposed to duct tape.
An 18-year-old girl was sentenced to 20 years for car theft and a shooting that killed a teenager. Here's her mother's reaction to the sentence. A man cried when he got a life sentence for causing a fatal car accident. Here are his words of remorse.
I'm just so very sorry that I've caused so much pain to everyone. And I just wish that we could now finally, all of us, begin to just heal just for a small moment.
A mother of 4 was sentenced to 7 years for passing 2 meth pills to her boyfriend in prison, which killed him in his cell. She never admitted her guilt.
I didn't plan to murder him. I didn't plan on going into the prison and then having him die. I made a mistake.
This emotional court session saw a man sentenced to 45 years for shooting this guy's mom.
So mad. I'm so hurt.
King told the judge he does not even remember what he did.
I don't know who that person was, Your Honor. That's just not in my character. I don't understand what happened.
A 20-year-old girl drove drunk, causing an accident that killed 2 women. Before the tragedy, she tweeted, "Too drunk to care." She was sentenced to 24 years, but begged for reduction down to 10.
The guilt over what happened. I'm just hurting because the families don't feel that I'm sincere when I apologize.
What's worse than a life sentence? 263 years in prison. Like this former cop who faced 36 charges of rape and abuse of women.
Count 8. Defendant is guilty of the crime of forcible oral sodomy and punishment is set at 20 years.
A drunk driver caused a fatal accident, killing a family of 3. Prosecutors asked for life imprisonment. Defense requested 20 years, but she got 50, which is practically life. What did she expect?
You've taken everything from us. You can't give it back, and nor will you ever give it back. I can't forgive you.
This man beat his adopted son, causing him to lose sight and hearing permanently.
I've been falsely accused. I've been wrongfully convicted.
He got 11 years, but was outraged by such injustice.
Man. I didn't do anything wrong, man.
A former cop was accused of many crimes: car theft, gas station robbery, assaulting a woman, drug use, and killing a father of 6. He got a life sentence, but couldn't understand why.
That's why your wife left you?
This man got a new sentence after being released from prison and immediately breaking into a house to rob it. Hearing the sentence, he insulted the judge and got an extra 6 years.
22 years? What? I love you, bro. I love you, man. I love you, Chad.
So that's 28 years.
I don't want to hear it, man. Let me out. Let's go. Let me out. I don't want to hear it.
A couple was sentenced to life for abusing 12 of their 13 children, depriving them of freedom and torturing them. Listen to what these parents of the year say in court.
I miss all of my children, and I will be praying for them.
I'm sorry for everything I've done to hurt my children. I love my children so much. I'm blessed to be the mother of each one of them. I only want the best for them. Their happiness is very important to me.
This guy killed a woman and seriously injured her boyfriend. Here's his reaction to the life sentence without parole.
Four defendants serve a term of life without parole. As to count 4 for the offense of attempted murder.
3 girls were sexually abused by a former USA gymnastics doctor, and their father tried to handle it in court.
Do that. That's not how our legal system works.
This criminal was just convicted of raping a 4-year-old girl when suddenly,
Josiah Davies, who was awaiting arraignment and a hearing on a probation.
Imagine what awaits him in prison. 2 women got life for killing a 3-year-old girl, and the chaos that followed? This guy got 50 years for killing his 4-month-old son. But look at his strange reaction to the baby's mom's speech.
As she gets older, she will start asking questions.
Man, tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Tell her everything was supposed to be. Tell her the whole truth. Don't lie to her. Tell her the whole truth. Tell her the whole truth. The whole truth.
That's all for now. Tell us in the comments which moment shocked you the most. And don't forget to subscribe.